Hey Aquarius, Alice here with your July 2022 monthly reading. We're just going to see what Spirit wants you to know, and we'll go from there. It's kind of a free form type of reading. Technically, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is whenever you're meant to find it. Your timeline is your timeline. I mean, I know it's for July, but if it's not July when you watch this, then there still may be a message in here for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Just listen to your intuition. If it feels right, it feels right. Even if it doesn't really make any sense, it can be future influence. Maybe it'll make sense later. Usually it makes sense later. If it feels right, it'll make sense later. Feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs if you know them. You don't have to know them, just if you're feeling drawn to any of the other readings, there may be a message in there for you as well. If you enjoy this reading or you find it useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it. If you could like and or subscribe or share the video, that just helps me do more with the channel. And you get to be notified when I post new readings, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I try to at least post a weekly and a weekend reading at the very least. So, yeah. All right, let's get started here because I feel like, I don't know, there may be a lot here. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like there might be something. I know there's something, but it feels like it might take me, like I'm just feeling like it's going to take me some time to explain for some reason. It's like waiting until I'm in a mood or in an energy where I can like talk easily. I don't know. It just feels like I just have this feeling that I'm going to be explaining things. So, I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe it'll be really easy, but I don't know. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. What does Spirit want you to know for this month in the current energy? Okay, so we have Judgment in reverse. Yeah, the Tower. See, I was wondering, and this yeah, I'm like, you're gonna have some shit for me to explain. Look at this. All major arcana here. Judgment in reverse, Tower, the Sun in reverse. More major arcana, the World, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles. See, this is you learning. This is you willing to want to know more, wanting to study things, you know, things that you don't know. You're like, this is you willing to be like, okay, tell me, teach me. Great. Nine of Swords in reverse, that's good. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, good. Okay. You know, I kind of felt this too. I felt that you would be seeing some clarity here in some way or another, whether it's from me explaining things to you or just, I mean, there's something here, you know, you're finding it in some way here. We had the Eight of Cups in reverse as the overall energy here. Overall energy, I feel that there's something that with something to do with your emotions that you're having a hard time letting go of. It's not just you. I feel there may be somebody else around you that might be feeling a little clingy. Yeah, somebody who is feeling, yeah, kind of clingy, maybe kind of codependent here. You may be feeling codependent here. You might be having a hard time letting something go because you don't want to be emotionally vulnerable here. It can just be a way of thinking, it just can be a way of living, or it can be like an actual person or a situation that you're just having a hard time walking away from, even though you know you probably should, but it's like really comfortable to stay in that situation. But it's like, you know, you're kind of almost doing yourself a disservice by staying in this situation or staying in this frame of mind or staying with this person or whatever it is. It's like, but you can't help it because you don't want to be emotionally vulnerable. So it's like I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I don't want to feel like exposed here. That's what the overall energy feels like here. Although I do see that there's a willingness to want to like figure this out, because this can't be comfortable. This isn't comfortable. No, it's not. What did I just say? I just said that you're feeling held back here. The devil here. The devil holds you back. You know, the devil prevents you from doing things. You know, it's that nagging feeling in your mind when you're like, well, I can't do things. You know, it's that toxicity. And I'm not saying that you're being toxic. You might be, but it's, you know, it's that thing that holds you back. You know, usually it's fear, being afraid to be more vulnerable, or just afraid that you might get hurt, or not wanting to get hurt. But then it makes you feel like you can't do things. You can't fully do what you want to do here. So yes, a lot of this is making sense here. So this is what has happened in the recent past. Judgment in reverse, the Tower, the Sun in reverse. You may have felt like you've missed out on something, that you've let something go that you probably shouldn't have let go, or something has, it's more than a missed opportunity. You know, it's more than just like, oh, I didn't know that such and such, like this artist was in town and I didn't go see them. Like, it's more than that. This is like feeling like you missed out on something that was big. Something that could have changed your life. Here, you know, there's a big remorse feeling here. And that's where the Tower is coming in, because it's almost like, here's an example, and it's not going to apply to everybody, but I'm just trying to get the sort of the energy across. This can be somebody who feels like they missed out on a relationship with somebody and realizing, holy shit, that person could have been, quote, the one. I mean, I don't really believe like the one, but I mean, but like this, like, holy shit, that could have been somebody that I could have been happy with. That could have been somebody that could have changed my life. Or it doesn't have to be like a relationship. It can just be like a job. It's like, I passed up an offer on a job, you know, that I probably shouldn't have, and it could have changed my life. Like, the Tower is the realization that you missed out on something big, something that would have changed your life here. And this is the Sun in reverse. This is what has happened after this Tower. This is feeling sad, feeling discontent, feeling unsatisfied, just kind of down in the dumps. This is a down in the dumps type of vibe here. Yeah, I mean, it's major. You know, this is something that has happened quite recently here in the recent past. Like, I don't know, it can be last week, it could be yesterday, it could be a couple months ago. I wouldn't say it's more than a year, but yeah, this is something that you're having this realization. The realization has been recent. I don't know, like, maybe you passed up on something that is not as recent. Maybe the actual passing up on it could have been some time ago, but the Tower, the realization that, shit, this could have been something major. It has happened quite recently. So the situation now, we have the World, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like right now you're kind of realizing, like, with this realization here of the Tower, you are making some peace with it. Like, you're accepting that yes, you fucked up. Well, I don't know if you fucked up, you might have, but you're accepting that you've missed out on something big here. Right now, there is a feeling of, yeah, I missed out, and what can I do about it? There's no control here. The Seven of Pentacles, this is like, yeah, I missed out. This is, you know, bad investments. Like, I didn't invest the time that I should have. I didn't invest the effort or whatever it is that I should have invested into this. And now we have the Page here. Now we're in a learning phase here. Like, how do I not do this again? You know, how do I not have this Tower again? There's an understanding that's going on right now, an understanding with the World here. I feel like this is you closing out a chapter, closing out this chapter, you know, because there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's past. Once it's past, it's past. I'm not saying you can't fix it, you know, but that chapter, how things were here, in that space is not going to be the same. You know, now it's a new chapter. So even if, like, let's say, for example, let's say this was a person, it doesn't mean you can never be with this person, but you can't be with this person in this timeline the way that it is now, in this sort of chapter. If you think of it like a book and there are chapters in the book, that chapter is done. So now if you were to be with this person later, you know, this person's a different person, you're a different person, so that's a new chapter. You know what I mean? See, I knew I was gonna have to be explaining things. Like, I just felt it. I felt that there was a need to explain here. So yeah, this chapter is over. Realizing the person who you were and the person who they were, or whatever this was, the job, the situation, whatever it is no longer what it was. You know, there's an acceptance here of that, because by you accepting this, you've changed as well. So that's why you can't go back to this. You can only move forward. We can't move backwards here. Well, I mean, you could technically. You could be stuck, but I don't see that. I see you moving forward here. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel that it's kind of realizing that you were careless here, that you may have been wasting some time here, that, you know, it wasn't good, basically. So now it's like, now there's a willingness to learn. Now there's also an acceptance of, you didn't know, you're like, you don't know what you don't know, right? Like, you didn't, it's like, if only I knew then what I know now. That's this type of energy here. I wish that I knew then what I know now, but now it's like, you know what? I want to learn. I want to learn not to be in the Sun in reverse. I want to learn how not to get disappointed here again and to get into this Tower. This is very good. And the reason why I'm like sticking with this for so long is because there are people, and I've seen the energies, and I've read the energies, and I've just seen people, like, in my life, and even just personally for me, get stuck in a loop here. You know, oh, it didn't work out, and then they just get stuck, and they never learn the lesson, and they just keep repeating and repeating. Now, you could repeat this. You know, you could be repeating this. There's a possibility here if you do not learn. But what I'm seeing here, I don't think you will repeat this. This could have been something that you have been repeating. It's possible, but it seems in the current situation now, it's like, I want to figure this out. I want to learn. I'm willing to learn now. It's like, okay, universe has kicked my ass over and over again. Maybe it's time that I fucking learn this lesson. All right. So what's going on in the near future here for you? We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords. A lot of thinking that's going on here. You are an air sign, so that's not really surprising that there's a lot of thinking here, but a lot of clarity. The Nine of Swords in reverse, I do feel like you will be staying up late at night. You probably will have a lot of sleepless nights thinking about this, thinking over what has happened, you know, accepting how this happened, you know, thinking about, but it doesn't feel like pining, you know, it's not like, I'm over analyzing, I'm overthinking, because you're in this energy of, I want to learn. This is more about, okay, what happened here and how can I fix it? Or what can I do different? Or what could I have done different? But it's not in a way of like going over it again and again. You are finding clarity in this. So while you're thinking about it, you're thinking about, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe, you know, like kind of figuring out what went wrong, basically, here. Now, the thing is, I don't think you're going to be super happy. Well, I don't know about happy, but I do think that there are some things that you are going to ignore. And I feel like this is going to be the things that were your fault here. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, this is like wasting time here. Like, you wasted some time here, or you didn't put enough energy or effort into something here. And that's kind of why, you know, not why, but it's part of the reason why you missed out on something here. And I do feel that you're kind of going to turn a blind eye to that part. So you might, I'm not going to say you're going to blame other people, but you may, you know, not want to see the truth in everything here. But I do see eventually, because you want to learn, eventually you are going to figure it out. You are going to be honest with yourself here. You know, the Queen of Swords is the honest truth, brutal honesty. She knows everything, and and all she's concerned about is the truth. I mean, she still cares. She's not like, when she's upright like this, she's not completely cold. But you know, there's some tough love there from the Queen of Swords. And I feel this is your energy, that you're going to figure out the truth here, because you want to learn. You want to go from this page to a queen. You want to know what happened here. I'm gonna clarify a few things here. I don't think there are many things I need to clarify, but yeah, we'll see here. This will be a bit of a different spread than the other signs, because I'm not getting right now that there's another energy. If while I'm clarifying, if I see another energy, then we'll explore that more, but right now I see mostly just you. But let's see. As I say this, watch, another energy is going to pop out here, because I want to know more about this Judgment in reverse. I want to kind of know more about what was left behind, what you're feeling kind of regretful for, or why. It's more the why. It's not going to tell me what. I can't get specifics, especially in a general reading. But you may have opted to focus more on yourself here. There may have been something selfish, a selfish energy here. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you did say something or do something here without really thinking the consequences of your action. And this was a self-sabotaging energy here. Yeah. You might have done it because, well, you thought that there was nothing else that you could do, that you're like, well, I can't do anything else. Yeah, I do feel like whatever it is that you've missed out on, I hate to say this, but it's here. It is your fault. You know, this is a self-sabotaging energy. You did this. You have only yourself to blame here. So when I said there might be another energy, I mean, there could be, but in who did this? It's you. You did this by pretty much either putting your foot in your mouth. You said something that you didn't mean to say. It almost says like you said something because you kind of panicked here. You know, like, you know, there's an energy here like, oh fuck, like I just said it because I didn't really know what else to say. Okay, you know, there's that what is it, if you don't have something nice or whatever, like, just don't say anything. But there is that there's something that you said or that you did without really thinking how that would affect things in your life here. You just didn't really have the foresight there to see it. You just weren't thinking. You weren't, like, for once, I mean, it's weird, Aquarius, you think a lot, but sometimes you don't think. And here, you didn't think. You just did not think at all here. Okay. I feel like I yell at your sign a lot. I'm sorry. You and I think it's Capricorn. I also yell at a lot. Fool in reverse. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Six of Wands in reverse. Oh. So you're starting to have this realization because things aren't working out for you. This could have been a relationship. This could have been, like I said, quote, the one who got away, if you want to put it that way. Here, because it seems like you're having this tower moment, this realization that you might have missed out on something here, because it seems like if there's any sort of new connections happening here, any sort of new loves here, it's not really working out here with the Six of Wands. It's just not really working out. The Fool in reverse, the thing is really starting here. You know, it's not. It can also be that you're having a hard time starting things here, a hard time succeeding in starting things here, because you still feel, you know, you have feelings here, the Ace of Cups. You feel about whatever it is that, I mean, it's the same energy here with the Eight of Cups. It's the exact same energy here. You know, you still feel emotionally attached to whatever this is. You know, it's like, I can't move on. I can't start things here because I'm feeling this. And that's where this realization, that's where this tower is coming from. You know, when you start, or when you did, because this is past energy, well, you know, we're all in different timelines here. It's like when you start to realize you're having a hard time moving forward here, starting things here, because there are feelings, and you have feelings. There's a lot of feelings for whatever this situation is, what this judgment in reverse situation. I mean, that explains why the sun's in reverse as well. I feel like you also just don't even know why things aren't working out. Like that's part of it too. You're just kind of like, why can't I start things? You know, why aren't things not starting here? So that's where this tower comes in. Bark, bark. There's a dog outside. Kind of late for a dog to be barking outside. Take your dog inside. Somebody's gonna be yelling at your dog. It's a weekday and it's like late at night and the dog's barking outside. Yeah, okay, fine. I was like, that's a lot, but it's not really that much. We have Chariot in reverse, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, again, the Five of Swords. This acceptance is, again, it's because you can't go on the path that you want to go on. You know, this is a self-sabotaging energy. It's like you're accepting what has happened here because you've been thinking about the wrong turn that you've made. Let's put it that way. That you made, you know, you were on this path and then you made a wrong turn here. That's what this is. That's what this Knight of Swords in reverse is. That's you taking a wrong turn here and pretending like everything was okay. And then it's like, okay, it's like accepting that maybe I did make a mistake here. I made a mistake. I took a wrong turn and I thought it was going to be okay. You know, it's almost like I thought like if I just didn't pay attention to it, it would be fine. Well, no, it's not, because you just continued down this path that you know, that you weren't really supposed to be on here with Judgment in reverse. You weren't supposed to be on this path, and you just continued down that path, and you just continue to sabotage yourself here. And just continue to waste time, waste your time, waste the universe's time. Well, the universe has lots of time, but it is wasting your time here and your energy here. Yeah, here's Hermit here. I feel like, you know, you've thought about this. You know, there's something, you know, it could be that you've spent some time alone, and spending time alone here has made you kind of think about the mistakes you've made. So yeah, you're in this wanting to learn. You're figuring things out. Now, why are you ignoring some things here? Because there are some things that you are ignoring. You know, you are figuring it out, but you are ignoring some things here, which is interesting. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Oh, there's that ego coming in here. You know, the Eight of Swords. More thinking. Lots of thinking here. Swords, 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 swords. So much thinking. You might be doing a little too much thinking. Not gonna lie. Here. Yeah. The things, whatever it is that you're ignoring here, you're just trying to run away from it, almost to like save face here. You are letting your ego get in the way here, and ego, that's pride. You know, it's like there's something here that you don't want to face. It can be, because there's a lot of self-sabotaging energy here. It can be that perhaps you don't want to face that you know, you only have yourself to blame here. Perhaps maybe you've been trying to blame other people around you for the situation that you're in. But really, you know, if you take a look at yourself and you are figuring things out, that maybe you're starting to figure out that maybe you're a little bit to blame here. But I feel there's a resistance here with the King of Wands in reverse. You know, this is pride here. And it's like you're trying to run away to save face here. But the thing is, you're in your head here and you really don't need to run away here. There's the moon. It's very hidden things. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to bury this, whatever it is. You're just like, I don't want to think about it, you know. Okay, I can accept some things here, but there are a few things that, you know, I just don't want to think about. I don't want to think about it. You know, this is just you getting in your head. I mean, like, I'm gonna say, if you want to get rid of this devil here, you will have to think about this at some point. You can't just keep running away from it. You will have to deal with it. Just saying. Okay, Queen of Swords. I do see at some point you are like, you are going to kind of be like, you know what, I just want to know everything. I just want to know everything that happened. I just want to know. It feels like here with this Queen of Swords and Judgment, whatever happened here, you might go back. Well, I don't know if you're going to go back, but it just feels like, I just want to know. That's what, yeah, it's just, I just want to know. You might go to the source of this to find out. Let's see here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. Yeah, you feel that, yeah, and then Three of Pentacles in reverse here. I mean, ultimately, you know, it's like, it is that feeling of, if you can't get something done, I'm going to do it myself here. This is you taking it upon yourself here to find out what happened here. I want to know everything. I want to know all the information here. Everything that I don't know, because, you know, there is, in the middle here, we have Justice in reverse. You know, this is, something is one-sided here, or it just can be, you need, you know, in order to get justice for most things, I mean, you need the facts. And it does feel like you don't have all the facts. You want the facts. You don't have all the facts here. Sorry. There is a stubbornness here, a stubbornness to want to know all the facts here, because it would make you feel better. Sorry. It would make you feel more secure here. You know, the Ten of Pentacles can be feeling like mentally secure. You know, if I knew everything, then I would have some sort of peace of mind here. You know, I would feel balanced here. It's like, so you are taking it upon yourself that I need to know the truth here. It is a bit of a stubborn energy here, I'm not going to lie, because I feel like you're going to stop at nothing until you do know the truth here. So, okay. Let's see. Let's get some more information. Actually, I'm going to take this Queen of Swords, because swords. Oh my god, why does it always come out like that? It makes me swords. Let's see about you in this Queen of Swords. Two Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you actually might get a little bit distracted here. You might lose a little bit of focus here. Because I was wondering, I'm like, so what are you going to do here? How are you going to do this? It does kind of seem like you might, yeah, you might get a little distracted here, because there's some things going on here. There's a separation that's going on here. You know, somebody, I don't know if this is you. I don't know who this is. This isn't, it could be you. Somebody here feels like they need to separate from you in order to find their, you know, to be stable here. I don't think this is you. I think you're going to let this distract you from, you're like, you want to know the truth. But I do feel like there's distraction and there's hesitancy here. There's the Nine of Pentacles underneath. Yeah, you're going to get distracted by this. So on your quest for the truth, there's like, oh, wait, what's going on over here? Because this is what you know, this is something that you want to pay attention to. So it's going to distract you. You're going to, this looks like somebody who is getting single here. Somebody who is now single. Somebody who has had a breakup here. You know, somebody, there could have been a lot of emotions here involved, but it mostly looks like somebody who is breaking up with somebody here, and you're just kind of like, oh, what's going on over there? Okay. Oh, I'm like, why? Oh, because you actually have feelings for this person. Oh, yeah, you have feelings for this person. Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. So you're getting distracted by this, realizing, oh, this person is free now. This person is broken up, because you have feelings for this person. You may have wanted some sort of commitment with this person. Or you've just had these feelings for a while. I feel like you've just had these feelings for a while here. Yeah, so you were growing to, yeah, you might have been quite obsessed with this person here, and it may have stressed you out here that this person was with somebody else here. So this is what, yeah, whatever was going on there, you know, you're going to get a little distracted by this person here, because you're like, ooh, this person's free now. This person's single. I mean, yeah, you're gonna make some sort of plan here on what to do here. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're gonna take it upon yourself to be like, I want to act on this. I want to do something about this here. Okay. Okay, all these cards want to come out. Ace of Swords, High Priestess, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. I don't see you actually doing anything here, because I was wondering, you know, you're making plans here. So I'm like, what is the, you know, potential outcome of these plans that you're making here? I do feel like you might actually be honest with this person about something that you've been hiding here, something that you've been hiding here that has been overwhelming you here, but I don't feel like it's going to come out the way that you want it to come out. In fact, I don't even know if you'll actually, I mean, I do think you'll say something to this person, but I don't think you're going to tell them everything. I think that you want to tell them everything. Like, this is part of your plan. Part of your plan is, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with this person, and I'm going to tell them the things that I've been keeping to myself here, you know. But I feel like what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up feeling really overwhelmed by this, and then you're just going to be kind of a page here and not really say anything. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. Overall, you're just kind of like gonna take it one step at a time. You're going to be pretty slow about this. You're not, it's like, I feel like you want to rush towards this, but you're the Ten of Wands here. You're going to feel overwhelmed here, and that is what is kind of going to stall you here with this. It's all connected though, okay? So Even though I'm like, okay, you're being distracted here. You know, the universe doesn't show anything, especially when I do a reading and it's all in one reading, that doesn't like, that's not connected here. So this person, it almost feels like while you're trying to figure things out, you know, this is appearing. You're like, oh, you're learning, you're figuring, you've learned that this person is single, and that distracts you. But I don't think it's actually that much of a distraction, because this is what you wanted here. It's like a distraction that you wanted to happen here. But I don't think you're not like going full in on this here with this person. All right, let's just see what the potential outcome is here for you this month. Oops, there's like a, what is flipped over here? Four of Cups. Okay. You want to, I'm not going to bring out all these cards, but you have the King of Pentacles, the Knight. Oh, wow. 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 Okay. It is all these cards. It is 6 exactly. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm going to say it's very positive. The potential outcome here is quite positive, except for that overall energy. The overall energy here is the Empress, and it feels like it's not enough. I'm getting that overall, it's going to feel like it's not enough, because I feel this is you wanting more from this person. I say this person, this Queen of Pentacles. I feel that there was a love here that this Empress used to give and is not giving the same here, just from the situation, everything that I'm looking at here. I will explain, you know, I know it doesn't make any sense because I'm just talking about I'm talking about the entire spread here, that this this Empress is the same as this Queen of Pentacles here, and it just feels like this person, this energy here is not giving as much love or affection, it's more love, that they were before. Okay. I do see somebody, you know, there is sort of a coming back around a little bit here. Also, we have the 6 of Swords here. There is somebody coming back around. This can be you, this can be this person, you know, in some way here. Somebody who you have a connection here with, somebody who you think fondly of. I do feel that you may be the one that offers this. It does look like a bit of an apology here. In fact, it looks a lot like an apology here. The 6 of Cups is also about apologizing, reconciling. The Knight of Cups offering a peace offering, a cup here. I do feel that somebody here, and it's probably you, is offering a peace offering. Here we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I know I said that the Queen of Pentacles was them, but then there's the King of Pentacles. Perhaps before that was also you. There's a lot of people here and pentacles and everything. It's a little crowded, not gonna lie. There's a divine couple here. I mean, either way, I do feel that these people here bring out the best in each other. There is some sort of trust that's going on here. So whoever's apologizing here is bridging that trust between these two people here. You know, there's going to be stability here in this connection between these two people. This may be a divine couple here. I do feel that there, and I do feel that slowly but surely the truth is coming out. There is an honesty here of things that will come out here. It almost feels like Okay, first you had to apologize and come together, and then once things are stable here, with the King and Queen of Pentacles, once you're in that place of stability and trust, that's when, you know, the truth is going to start to come out. It all feels kind of positive, though. It doesn't feel like a bad truth. It just feels like this is when, you know, being honest. I feel like you may be honest with this person, but you're going to take it slow. It's like, it's not like you're just going to spill out everything to this person. It's going to be a very slow process here. You know, you and this person may feel that there isn't enough sort of intimacy here that's going on, because it is quite slow here, and I do feel like there was some sort of reconciliation here, but it is, you know, it's kind of, it does feel like a return with the Six of Swords here and the Six of Cups. It does feel like this is a returning back here, but it's a little bit like they're not going to give as much as they did before, and I don't think you're going to give as much as you did before either. Okay. That's your reading, Aquarius. It was a little different than the other readings, so I'm not sure how that, excuse me, resonated. But yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.